Hello, everyone. Welcome to this crazy announcement. I just want to share my thoughts on it since, I'm somebody who recently read all of Zatch Bell. And so I feel like it would be probably interesting to hear my point of view on what's happening right now. So Zatch Bell 2 got announced very recently. You're going to hear me clicking around because I'm just scrolling through some notes. But it got announced for March 22nd, 2022, supposedly early March, on Raiko's main Twitter channel. And this is going to be a continuation of Zatch Bell. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Zatch Bell actually is currently licensed through Kodansha, at least last I checked, which was around like 2 years ago. It was kind of a big deal because what happened with that whole situation is Shoga Kakun, which was the original publisher for Zatch Bell, lost a handful of Raiku's, art pieces for the series, and so he actually sued them because he lost it. He put a lot of work into those. He wins the lawsuit, and so now this company, Shogakukan, I'm just trying to sound it out. It's really bad, I know. They lost the rights to Zatch Bell, so they can't do anything with Zatch anymore. And as a result of this, Viz loses the ability to publish a series in America as well. However, Kodansha actually picked up the new freely available license. And that's why you'll probably notice that Animal Land isn't published by Viz. At least I'm 90% certain it's not. It could be crazy wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. That it's not published by Viz because Raiko doesn't want anything to do with them anymore. And it makes sense. It makes sense that he wouldn't want to. This is actually something that he was so mad about. He slammed his hand on a desk. And he broke his hand because he was pissed. He was like, "You've got to be shitting me." Slam! Breaks his hand, and man, oh man, he talks about it too in his, author bio pages. I didn't really know what he was talking about because he just says that he got upset for something about his works, smashed his hands. I didn't realize this is what caused the whole licensure issue and legality problems. A lot of people don't know this, but 26, 27, and 28 were all planning to come out in English, and they actually had to be canceled. So Zatch Bell was going to continue on in America. It didn't get stopped because of low sales. It got stopped because of this lawsuit. We had everything going for us at this point. 26, 27, 28 were on their way out. There's only a 33-volume series. However, Volume 25 was the last one that was ever released because of this, and it actually ends right in the middle of a fight, and towards the climax of an arc, which is too bad. It is one of the most hyped moments, too, because it's the arc leading up to Zatch versus Zeno, his evil doppelganger-looking guy. So this was like a huge blow for, English speakers and a lot of Zatch Bell itself. However, because it is published by Kodansha now, I do wonder if it's going to get the Shaman King treatment, some 3-in-1s. I think that'd be great. Kodansha could publish some 3-in-1s, and then we could also get, some new Zatch Bell 2s. So Zatch Bell would be great, to come back into circulation. Right now the prices are really insane. And what do I think about the sequel announcement? Okay, that's enough for the prospective outlook on Zatch Bell upcoming. Do I think Zatch Bell's going to be reprinted? Yes. Do I think you should buy these crazy scalper prices? No, I never did. But now especially, I think that Zatch Bell's coming. It's going to come back. We're going to get some Omnis. Kodansha's going to make it all. Kodansha's got their new logo. They're ready to go. So yeah, I do think Zatch is going to come back. I think we're going to get Zatch Bell 2 in English, despite Zatch Bell not historically being very popular in America, or the West rather, even just English-speaking countries. Zatch Bell has a lot of nostalgia factor to it. Think like, Toonami, right? Zatch Bell was huge on Toonami. They actually didn't even finish the anime either. I think the anime goes up to Faudo. I don't think it gets up to Clear. But, I think even in English it came out even less because I'm pretty sure Zatch Bell didn't even get past, what's her name? Brago and Sherry's main enemy, Zophis. Or Momoto Z, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, so I think that this is going to be a good start, to getting Zatch Bell back. Maybe we'll get one of those, what's it called? Like revivals like Bleach got. Maybe Zatch's anime will come back. But yeah, Zatch Bell, the anime, just looked it up, ends right at Faudo. So we don't get to get into the final arc. There's literally only one arc left, so maybe we'll get the Thousand Year Blood War arc treatment for Zatch Bell. Anyways, you'll notice that a lot of Twitter responses are mentioning at Viz Media because they're trying to see if Viz Media is trying to resurrect this series. I really don't think that they are. I think that they can't. I doubt Raiko would ever work with these people again. But, that's what I think is going to happen. Do I think that this makes sense as a story perspective, or are they just trying to milk a series dry? No, I do think that this makes sense through a story perspective. And the reason is because at the end, Zatch is very hopeful that he'll meet Kyo again one day. This is a little bit of spoilers, but I'm trying to be as vague as possible. I mean, the series is, I don't know, 10 years old, since the ending. So it has been quite a while. I think that there are going to be, some new important interests, so I'm trying to stay as vague as possible. But Zatch does, lament and respond to Kyo that he hopes to meet him again someday, as anybody would have probably guessed just from reading the first book. So he wants to meet Kyo again one day and find a way to get back to the human world. And maybe one day Momoto and humans can live in peace. And so, he says, Kyo, promise me that you're going to do your best to become like an exemplary adult. Something that was really the initial promise of Zatch and Kyo's partnership, was his dad sent Zatch to Kyo to make him a well-behaved adult, to not be this negative, hateful guy that he has been. And, of course Kyo says, yes, I promise, and then, next time we meet, it'll be bigger, whatever that means. It's very vague. I don't know if it's just my translation or what. Bigger than saving the world is what he says. So maybe they'll save the universe, but it seems pretty weird because they kind of save a multiverse of things, but again, I'm trying to be pretty vague. So they already did save more than the world, but whatever. And then, it shows a picture of this, I'm assuming, glowing gold book. It could be the red book as well, but it also shows all the other masters at the end who got a letter as well from their Momoto, which is very cool. And theirs also all turns into books at the end as it goes back into the Momoto world or demon world, depending on your translation. And so I am very, hopeful that things are going to be well. The ending of Zatch Bell, I will admit, got insane. I really actually like that Clear fight. I can see a lot of people not liking Clear, for sure. It goes into like Dragon Ball Z levels. But again, I'm trying to be as vague as possible. I really did enjoy that battle quite a bit, and then the one after that was top tier. I was worried that it was going to, not be very ambiguous on the victor, but no, they were very clear. Anyways, that's my thoughts on Zatch Bell's revival. Please let me know if you thought that this was interesting. I don't do very many of these kinds of videos, but with Zatch Bell, I really felt like I had to. I went out of my way and did a lot of work into getting Zatch Bell into physical releases. I went out of my way and did a lot of work into reading it so fast, and then to have them like listen to me, they're like, man, this Manga Boy really read that much Zatch Bell in like a month. We better give him a sequel so he's got something to do. Woo! That's what it feels like to me. I feel like, man, this is the perfect time to read Zatch Bell if you've never read it. Animal Land, another series by Raiko. I don't know how close it is to Zatch Bell. I have seen a few cameos of Zatch Bell characters in that series from some panels, so I'm not sure if it's canon or not. It's certainly probably not necessary to read it, but if you're waiting for it to come to English, it probably doesn't hurt to read Animal Land. Boost some sales, show Kodansha that we are interested in Raiko's work. But yeah, I hope you guys find this video interesting, entertaining, and some bit educational as well. I mean, there's a lot of mystery around Zatch Bell's nature and why it was canceled, but it's not sales like a lot of people assume. It was actually this disagreement in Japan that had nothing to do with the English market or English speakers at all, not even the publishers. It was all just a Japan kind of a drama set going on over there because of this artwork that was lost, which is too bad. But yeah, thank you for watching. Probably won't be too many of these unless you guys really like them. But I just had to speak on this. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And obviously my video that comes out this week is going to be a little bit, inaccurate because I'm going to talk about how Zatch Bell's not getting a release, a sequel. But it is! Woo! But I already filmed it and uploaded it and tagged it, so I'm not going to redo all that work. But yes, I do know it's happening. Yes, I do know that video is now correct. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I cannot wait. I hope everyone else is as excited for March as I am. I mean, it's coming up in a few weeks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.